question, how have you found turning pro?
I found it exciting, obviously I lost my debut, which was hard. But other than that, I've liked it. I've adapted really. Well, I'm still adapting, but the pro style was more of my style when I was in the amateurs. Like, the amateurs are very fast paced in the UK, and I couldn't really stick to that style with having that, moving my head, planting my feet style. So, turning over, I was excited about turning over. I only turned over in October 22, so I'm starting to adapt to it, but I've still got a lot to learn. But I do enjoy the pros more than the amateurs. But it's been a good journey so far.
I watched an interview and you said that in the amateurs there was a few decisions that just wouldn't go your way.
Yeah, yeah.
In the pro game, that's like, have you found that's different?
Um, in the amateurs, really, obviously you've got the in and out style. It's different to the pros. So the way I fought in the amateurs was more for the pros. If you get what I'm saying. So when I was in the pros, like if I was to fight, I would did in the amateurs. Like that's how I fight. Planting my feet, moving my head. That's how I fight in the pro game. So I was more adapted to that pro style anyway. So decisions in the amateurs would have went my way in the pros. If you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
How was your training camp gone so far?
Camps went good, came out to my fight in December and stayed fit, just kept on running. But and then got the call up about the fight 2 days later. So then I was like, cool, back into camp as soon as January started. And I've been in it ever since, and I'm fit and I'm ready to go, man.
And moving past the 24th, what is the plan for the year?
Stay in the gym, stay active. Whenever a fight's there, I'll be ready for it, man. Try and not have big long breaks like I did after my debut. Obviously, after my debut, I was meant to fight in June, which was a few weeks after it. But I didn't end up fighting in June, so then I took a break. And in that break, shit happened and whatnot. So I'm not going to have any big breaks this year. I'm just going to stay in the gym, stay active. Whatever comes, I'll take, man.
You've had a late change of opponent. How did that come about, and what are you feeling about your new opponent now?
You know, opponents change don't really phase me. I've watched this new opponent. We know what shot he's open for. We've been working on it in the gym these past few days since when the opponent got changed. It's the same weight, so it's nothing really big for me. But I just got to get in there, keep my head, stick to the game plan.
And looking back in the past, how did you get into boxing for the first time?
So really, it was a bit of a mad one because I heard the gym was opening on the top of Lodge Lane, and my mate, he started before me, and he was like, "Oh, you should come, whatnot." But I was still playing football at the time. So when I did stop playing football, I had a bit of a break from sports, whatnot. And then I ended up training in February 2018 after Christmas. And that's when I just left football and I was like, flipping now, this is hard, like being in the army, this mate, I can't do this. I ended up leaving, coming back again, like a month or something later. And then I left again when summer come. Obviously, I just couldn't be bothered going no more. Then at the end of summer, my coach round the corner, Richie's like, get back in the gym, son, and we'll get you a fight. I didn't expect to be fighting. As soon as I got back in the gym, he said to me, you're fighting next month. And I trained for the month. I had my first skills, obviously weren't the best. I was only training for a month, but then just kept active in the gym as an amateur, got as many fights as I could. Each fight I was learning and learning and learning. So yeah, it was an exciting journey in the amateurs. I can't lie to you.
Talk to us about your coaches. Who are they, and
Obviously, the main head coach is Wayne. He's been with me since amateur. He knows me inside out. So yeah, I don't think I'll ever leave Golden Gloves because Wayne knows my style, he knows how I fight, and he knows me to a T. So does the other coach, is Richie. I've known him since a baby. He lives right round the corner from me. I used to be in a football team that he coached. So having them coaches in your gym, like Coach Carl, which is Wayne's brother, they know me inside out. 'Cause I've been in the gym since I was 15, 14. So me being in the gym with them, it's like they know me to a T. So every coach in the gym, man, they're all boss, they're all good coaches, and yeah.
And you're obviously quite a young fighter.
Yeah.
Turning pro at such a young age, I mean, the sky's the limit. What are your ambitions in boxing?
Be the best in the world, man. Be the best in the city. Not just one side of the city likes me. I want the whole city to be like, fucking hell, I can't wait to see him fight. Like be a little mini Mike Tyson, like Nick Ball, for example. Get the whole city behind me, the whole country behind me. But, I do want to be the best in the world, get them titles in, be undisputed. But I'm not scared to fight anyone. A loss on your record doesn't define you, but that's the thing with boxers nowadays. They don't want to fight you, they don't want to lose to zero, but it needs to become a normal thing in boxing, fighting the best. Look at the UFC, they all fight the best, so fight the best and, You know, even if you lose, at least you know you're up there with the best. Like Marcel, like he's a role model to everyone. You know, he's been through everything and he's British champ now, Commonwealth, and soon be fighting for the IBO world title. So Marcel is a role model to all of us in the gym.
I've got another one. You said about, I've heard you say before about your Mike Tyson style.
Yeah.
Are you saying you're predicting a knockout on the 24th?
You know what? I don't look for knockouts, but it will come, I believe, with my power at such a young age. I have so much power behind me, and I have that style with Mike Tyson. Henry Armstrong, if you haven't watched him, you should watch him. That's how I fight. So Mike Tyson and Henry Armstrong, I mix them in together. You know, I'm an old school fighter. Do you get me? I don't like this in and out, tappy tap style. Like, I want to go to war, you get me? But smart. I don't want to go in there and try to take someone's head up, because if that happens, you could end up getting knocked out. So I like to do it in a smart way, but I like to set my shots up. And if I do set my shots up in this fight, I believe the knockout will come.
You're fighting at super heavyweight, aren't you?
No,
Super feather.
Super heavyweight, yeah. What other weight divisions are you looking to kind of branch out into, if any?
Obviously, I'm still young, so my man strength hasn't come yet. So right now, I'll probably fight at super featherweight, and maybe super bantamweight. But as I get older, after when my man strength comes, I'll start to move up to lightweight, whatnot, whatever's there, whatever coach thinks is best for me. But right now, I'm probably gonna stick around featherweight, which is probably my best weight, 57 kilo super featherweight. Because as I said again, my man strength ain't there yet. But when it does come, I'll be ready for the heavier weights.
Perfect. And walkout music, do you know what you're going to do?
I do use a bit of Jamaican music. It'll be a bit of reggae this time. I'm going to change it up just to get the crowd going, but something that'll get me going as well. You know, you see fighters walking out with some mad music, and I'm just looking at them like, but I want the crowd to be like, yeah, that's that mini Mike Tyson, that little Rio, yeah. I want the whole country to know, man. But yeah, you'll see on fight night.
So, like, aesthetically, with your equipment, your gloves, your shorts, what can we expect here? What colours are you gonna wear? Do you have any kind of specific style? You know, maybe like the long socks, is it, or is it, what type of shorts?
I'm still going to use the same shorts that I've had for my debut. I was going to get new shorts maybe before. Let me keep these for 3 fights, maybe 4. It's just a black and gold with Rhino and me Nan on them. Got one of my sponsors on there. I've got new boots, Everlast boots, black and gold, which I feel like a beast in them. Really, what Conor Ben uses. So yeah, I'm just going with the same kit, man. Get a few t-shirts made and that, but that's all really, same kit.
And nutrition-wise, how has that been during
We've got a fella who used to box in the gym. He used to be a pro as well, Mike Minard. He does me nutrition and me strength, so he sets out how many calories I have, what protein I should be, how much protein, how much, all of that stuff in the nutrition in game. He tells me what I should be eating when it comes to fight week. I tell him each week what my weight is, and he advises how many calories I should be having. And he also sorts out my strength sessions, so I do them 3 times a week. And since I've been doing it with Mike, I've done it for my last fight in December, and I felt a big difference coming into fight week. I didn't have that much weight to lose. I still felt strong coming to the fight, and I rehydrated properly. So having someone on board like Mike who knows what they're doing, it changes my game a lot. So yeah, having Mike on board helped me.
Is there any like local fighters that are kind of inspiring you at the moment? Ones that you think like he's classy?
Yeah, as I said, we got Marcel in the gym. He's a big one. Obviously, we got Natasha Jones from the area. There's loads from here, Antifara, he was one from the area as well, but right now, I'm looking up to Marcel and Natasha because they're Marcel's soon to be a world champ and Natasha is a world champ, so looking up to them too, thinking, if Marcel and them can do it, I can do it. I just got to put my head in the game and stick to it and get no distractions.
And King Safi as well, he
Yeah.
trains in your gym as well,
Yeah,
he's on
yeah.
the same card. What is your prediction for his fight? Do you think he'll get there?
With Safi, he just keeps coming at you like me. He doesn't stop. He throw about 100 punches in 10 seconds. That's the thing with Safi. He's got an engine on him as well. With Safi, you're going to see a good performance from Safi. It could be a stoppage as well. We've both been training hard, sparring hard for this camp. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Safi and also Akeem. He's also fighting as well. He's going into his 5th or 6th fight, I think it is. Tall as well. He's very tall, very tall. He's about 6'4" or something like that. I'm looking forward to watching the lads from the gym do the business as well. So yeah.
What's an average day on fight night for you?
Wake up nice and early, get a little breakfast down. I mean, nothing too heavy because I don't want to feel sluggish come later in the night. After that, probably go on a little walk, whatnot, then relax for the day, head to the venue, get checked out, get my medical done, whatnot, get my hands wrapped, get in that zone, get the music on, man, and then do my business in the ring, come out and celebrate with my family and whatnot.
Have you got any specific celebrations, or are you just trying to not think past?
I'm not trying to think past it, but the next day I've actually got my 2 little cousins christenings, so I'll be looking forward to that. But as I said, I'm not looking past fight night yet. Everything's focused on fight night, so yeah, can't wait.
That's all the questions.
Yeah,